So first topic, big news this week. So I gotta ask. This is random.
Yeah.
So did you watch the Animal Crossing Direct?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, because I just had to make sure because this PNTV podcast we did yesterday, it was all about Animal Crossing, and I had to ask people if they watched it because some people hadn't yet. And I was like, bro, this is literally gonna be about the Animal Crossing Direct. Like Brock said he wanted to be on. He was like, never mind, I haven't seen the Direct. Like, what the fuck? What are you people doing? So, did you watch it in English or in German?
In English.
Okay.
I'm subscribed to the normal Nintendo.
Oh, okay,
channel,
okay,
so.
not the German one.
No, it's not like cable television.
You watch Nintendo? Yeah.
Where everything turns into German.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. I thought it would have been fucking hilarious if you were just like, yeah, I watched it in German, just to, make sure I knew what they were saying.
No, I sent you the screenshot.
Oh,
of,
yeah,
like,
the hell.
When they,
Hell.
It says hello Tess.
Yeah. There were so many fucking funny screenshots from that. I'm pretty sure the one that I sent you is not actually from it, where they're like, there's a body has been discovered, but it's just like,
body has been discovered.
I don't know, like, it makes me feel like it's like out of context because like who would edit that? Like who got the idea to be like, you know what Tom Nook should be saying? A body.
I'm pretty sure it's a Danganronpa meme.
Okay. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Because I put that in the Pokemon group chat, and Forrest said something about Danganronpa, and he was like, "You should," or he was like, "No. Now it all makes sense." He said something along the lines of like Danganronpa in 2020, and I thought he was saying there was a new game, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." But no, he was in fact talking about the thing that I put. So now I'm the dumbass.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking dumb, but I love you anyways.
Jesus. So Animal Crossing Direct. I gotta ask. So before you watch the Direct, so you are planning on getting New Horizons, correct?
Yeah.
At some point, at least. So before you watched the Direct, did you also think that, or was it like the Direct the thing that where you're like, oh hell yeah, I gotta get this game?
I was already planning on getting it just because.
It's Animal Crossing. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
no, not just because it was. I've never played Animal Crossing before.
Okay, yeah.
Like everybody in PNTV seemed to be wanting to get it, and I haven't had like a good social video game to play in a while.
That's true. I feel that. Okay. I was in the same vein, yeah, because I also haven't played an Animal Crossing before. I like legit just started playing the GameCube one recently, just to kind of like see what it's about. I at least want to see what's different because a lot of Animal Crossing fans have been like, oh shit, this game looks so cool, there's all these differences, but like obviously to me, I don't know what's different about it. So I at least wanted to see like the evolution between games.
It's really funny looking at it from an outside perspective because like they fucking like make a big deal about ramps.
Yeah, ramps and like jumping over small puddles and stuff. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's really cool if you were like a fan.
Yeah, of Animal Crossing, yeah.
But out of context, like with my lens,
yeah,
it's fucking hilarious when everybody starts fucking freaking out that you can like toast bread.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty excited in the same vein that you are about like it being kind of a social game, which obviously older Animal Crossings really haven't been, at least to the extent that we're seeing, because they're straight up like you can go to other people's islands online, and if you're all on the same Switch, you can live on the same island, which originally there was like an article I saw where the only context we had to that was there's just a report saying Animal Crossing doesn't support multiple save files. And I was like, oh, that's kind of stupid. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, not even the method where you can like make a new profile on your Switch will let you that won't even let you have a separate save file. And I was like, oh, that's stupid. But now we see why. And honestly, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I just wish there was still the option to have multiple islands. But I'm interested to see how it plays out, because I think that'll be a cool feature to have like multiple accounts on the same island on like a single Switch. But
now I don't really understand. Is it like a Minecraft server, or
they made it so they made it look like there's two options. So if I was playing by myself and I have my Switch and I'm just playing offline and I have an island and I get off and then I get on with another profile, it'll be like a brand new character but on the same island. So you can set up your own house and it'll be completely separate from the house that you made before or whoever the first person was playing, but they'll still be on the same island so you can still see them. But then the second option, and the second option is that if you just had two people, you can both be playing at the same time, but with different accounts. So I assume like you can still be playing together, but that was like the thing where it's like one of you is the leader and the other people are the followers. So it looks like the leader is really going to be the one doing shit and the followers are just going to have to follow you around, almost like old school Lego games where there's like no split screen. You just have to follow one person around.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. Because I was like, there's no way that like they're going to let you separate.
Yeah. So I think the like local multiplayer seems like it'll be pretty limited, but I like the feature of like multiple people living on the same island.
So what exactly is online multiplayer? Can we run through that?
Online multiplayer, it looks like you can straight up just kind of get like a friend's it said you can do like a friend's island, or you can even do like people that aren't your friends. You can get like there was called like dodo codes or whatever in the trailer, where you can then just go to other people's islands, and if they're there, then you can just play with them, it looked like. And that was another thing too they showed off, where they said people who join your island, they can't make edits, like they can't cut down trees and stuff like that, but if you give them permission, you can. And it was like the best friend system or whatever. So that way, so
they can't like.
I don't think they can make a house or anything.
Okay, yeah.
But that's to be seen. That could definitely be a thing. I hope that, I haven't actually thought about that. I hope that's a feature that online you can still like live with each other. But I don't think they showed that off, if I remember. But other than that, it seems like it'll be cool. That'll kind of put a damper on spirits because we have been talking about how it's going to be like a social game for PNTV and stuff. But if we can't like live together, that might make it a little oof to play. But we'll see.
I don't know, dude. Living together sounds kind of gay.
Wow. Well, shit. That fucking derailed me. Hold on, I'm thinking now. What was I talking about? I don't even know.
We were talking about online. And
okay. Online. So, other Animal Crossing features. Do you like the whole, what it's looking to be like, you build your own island and stuff like that? Because obviously you said you haven't played older Animal Crossings, but the other ones, it's like the island is already there, you just live there. But this one, you're kind of like building the island. So like, do you think you prefer one style over the other, or?
I think I prefer building.
Building it?
Yeah, I like building. I like building up from the ground and just seeing things grow. And what does concern me is like, what if it gets Minecraft syndrome, where like
you just don't know what to do
something? Yeah, like you build something, like you do everything, and you sink so many hours into it, and then it's finally like done, and then like you're just like, well,
what do I do now?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, that was one thing I was worried about. I was talking about this on the PNTV podcast, where there's like, because the direct was separated into like the 3 sections, and there was the one that was like, here are future things. I was like, are they doing DLC? Like, is this what we're doing now at Nintendo HQ? But they did say they're doing free updates for the game, which is really cool, I think, because they seem like they're just kind of framing it as older Animal Crossings. They have like events, so if it's like Christmas, they have like the snowy, Christmas world, and like the Christmas characters come out, and like Easter and stuff. So that's what it looks like the free updates are going to be. So that's like some content still, but nothing crazy. Like, I don't think that's going to get you like 1 million hours of playtime or anything out of these updates. But there is there's like the book. It's like the Nook book or whatever, like a fucking Kindle or whatever, where it's gonna give you like quests and stuff, or it's like the Nook Miles or whatever. So that's another thing I think that'll be nice to build. And then there was more and more stuff, like we were talking about before, like the ramps and stuff. They made it pretty clear that you're not going to be able to do that at the beginning of the game. So it looks like you kind of unlock more and more things to do on the island, which will be pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, I like that. I like unlocking things. I like just sinking my time into building things and making things aesthetically pleasing to myself.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that you can choose the northern or southern hemisphere.
Yeah,
It's
that
like a
was
really
random.
small-
It felt random, but like it makes sense at the same time. Like I was like, oh, this is a cool feature, but I was like, oh yeah, this like literally, I bet people in the southern hemisphere like fucking wish this has been a thing for forever.
Yeah, especially now that the game is connected to your time and the seasons. It probably makes more sense for people living in the southern hemisphere.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was there's just seems like there's a lot of like quality of life improvements from previous Animal Crossing games, which like we said, we're like not too familiar with older Animal Crossings, but a lot of the stuff people were getting excited for like might look stupid on the outside, but it definitely was probably a help for Animal Crossing. So
it definitely looks like a really chill game. Like,
yes,
I'm just
for sure.
excited to experience the chill. Like I just like it looks like a perfect game to play when it is when it comes out. It looks like it's the perfect game to play around that time of the year when things are getting warmer.
I can see that. Yeah, I don't have much of a chill game really to keep up with, because Animal Crossing games, they almost give you the vibe that they're kind of like mobile games, in that like you're not really going to sit there and play for 10 hours straight. It's really something you just kind of check up on every day, really, or like every other day. So and it seems like there's enough content to definitely get all of that from the game. So
yeah, I don't know. The only thing I know about Animal Crossing going into this, everyone who has played it gets super addicted to it.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
they sink a lot of hours into it.
Yeah.
So I trust that they will give me something to do.
I believe that for sure. So we talked a little bit. Yeah, PNTV Team Island. Hopefully that can be a thing where we can all like at least play on an island, because it's limited to 8 players, which is like a decent amount. I couldn't really see a time when like 8 of us are fucking playing all at the same time. But if that ends up being cool enough where we can like all live on an island, that would be super dope.
Bro, do you want to have like a Animal Crossing party?
Yeah, dude, it's time. We see, it's because there's so many customization options too, with like outfits and stuff. That's like another. It's like in it's like you haven't played Temtem, but like that's another thing where it's MMO, and like you can see how cool people are. If they have like a fucking Temtem you've never seen before, you're like, ah shit, this guy's cool. So like Animal Crossing won't have that, but it'll be like, oh, I've never seen that hat before. Damn, that's some real shit right there. Yeah.
It's just turning us into like home designers and fashion. Yes. Like, oh shit, but we don't have the balls to compliment each other IRL when we see like a cool shirt.
Yeah, but I'll compliment your hat though in Animal Crossing. Dude, I love that hat in AC, by the way. That's fucking hilarious.
Yo, where'd you get that? How many Nook miles does that cost?
Bro, check my Nook miles, man. Fucking hell. But yeah, it seems like it could be a cool game. Hopefully we get a lot of content out of it, and free updates are going to be cool as well. So that is coming out March 20th. We are just under a month away from that, which is cool.